10 celebs you didn't know have mental health disorders. Mental disorders are one of the most underlooked diseases. Sometimes people have them and still they would not be able to know what they are going through. Well, in this video, we are going to talk about similar celebrities who had mental disorders and you didn't know. Adele. The popular singer known for chartbusters like Rolling in the Deep and Someone Like You revealed that she had this tendency of slipping in and out of depression quite easily. In an interview, she talked about her condition post-pregnancy. "I had really bad postpartum depression after I had my son, and it frightened me," she said. "I didn't talk to anyone about it. I was very reluctant. 4 of my friends felt the same way I did, and everyone was too embarrassed to talk about it." Beyoncé. The legendary singer revealed in an interview on how her mother helped her deal with mental issues that plagued her at the peak of her career when she had multiple projects at her hands. "It was beginning to get fuzzy. I couldn't even tell which day or which city I was at. I would sit there at ceremonies and they would give me an award and I was just thinking about the next performance," she told a website in 2011. "My mother was very persistent and she kept saying that I had to take care of my mental health." Miley Cyrus. Miley Cyrus, the American singer, songwriter, and actress known for Hannah Montana as a child artist, later turned into a singer. Her personal life, public image, and performances have often sparked controversy and received widespread media coverage. Cyrus once revealed that she did suffer from depression during her career. "Depression is more of an issue than people really want to talk about. Because people don't know how to talk about being depressed, that it's totally okay to feel sad. I went through a time where I was really depressed. Like, I locked myself in my room and my dad had to break my door down. It was a lot to do with I had really bad skin and I felt really bullied because of that. But I never was depressed because of the way someone else made me feel. I was just depressed. And every person can benefit from talking to somebody. I'm the most anti-medication person, but some people need medicine, and there was a time where I needed some too. So many people look at me as being ungrateful, but that is not it. I can't help it. There's not much that I'm closed off about, and the universe gave me all that so I could help people feel like they don't have to be something they're not, or feel like they have to fake happy. There's nothing worse than being fake happy." Dakota Johnson. The 50 Shades of Grey actor revealed that she suffers from severe anxiety attacks. "Sometimes I panic to the point where I don't know what I'm thinking or doing. I have a full anxiety attack. I have them all the time anyway, but with auditioning, it's bad. I'm so terrified of it," Dakota said about her anxiety. Demi Lovato. The Sorry Not Sorry singer opened up about her mental problems while asking the world to be more tolerant and inclusive. "I think it's important that people no longer look at mental illness as something taboo to talk about," she said at the National Council for Behavioral Health in Washington, D.C. "It's something that's extremely common. 1 in 5 adults has a mental illness, so basically everyone is essentially connected to this problem and this epidemic. The problem with mental illness is people don't look at it as a physical illness. When you think about it, the brain is actually the most complex organ in your body. We need to treat it like a physical illness and take it seriously." Emma Stone. The Birdman and La La Land actor recalled the phase when she was suffering from mental disorders. She said she got panicked frequently and it got severe over time. "The first time I had a panic attack, I was sitting in my friend's house and I thought the house was burning down. I called my mom and she brought me home, and for the next 3 years it would just not stop," Emma Stone told the Wall Street Journal. "I would ask my mom to tell me exactly how the day was going to be, then ask again 30 seconds later. I just needed to know that no one was going to die and nothing was going to change." Kristen Stewart. Kristen Stewart rose to fame and is vividly remembered for her role as Bella Swan in the vampire-themed movie Twilight. But she had been in the industry before that as well and did star in several critically acclaimed movies in her teens. In an interview, she talked about her struggles with anxiety and other mental problems. "Between ages 15 and 20, it was really intense. I was constantly anxious. I was kind of a control freak. If I didn't know how something was going to turn out, I would make myself ill, or just be locked up or inhibited in a way that was really debilitating, she said. I've come out the other end not hardened, but strong. I have an ability to persevere that I didn't have before. It's like when you fall on your face so hard and the next time you're like, yeah, so? I've fallen on my face before. Prince Harry. A royal's life has to be perfect, at least for the viewer from the outside. Therefore, it takes a lot of courage on his part to finally speak up and own up to his problems related to mental health. I've spent most of my life saying I'm fine, Prince Harry said in an interview with the Telegraph journalist Bryony Gordon on her mental health podcast. I can safely say that losing my mum at the age of 12 and therefore shutting down all of my emotions for the last 20 years has had quite a serious effect on not only my personal life but also my work as well. I've probably been very close to a complete breakdown on numerous occasions. Gwyneth Paltrow. Gwyneth Kate Paltrow is an American actress, model, businesswoman, singer, and author. She has received numerous accolades throughout her career, including an Academy Award, a Primetime Emmy Award, and a Golden Globe Award. The Iron Man star encountered a lot of difficulty related to her mental health, which she spoke about in an interview. I felt like a zombie. I couldn't access my heart. I couldn't access my emotions. I couldn't connect, she told Good Housekeeping. I thought postpartum depression meant you were sobbing every single day and incapable of looking after a child, she explains. But there are different shades of it and depths of it, which is why I think it's so important for women to talk about it. It was a trying time. I felt like a failure. Zayn Malik. The 28-year-old swanky and stylish British singer is an absolute heartthrob. Known for participating in the reality show-off X Factor as a teenager, Zayn has dished out some massive hits like Dusk Till Dawn. The star opened up about his struggle with anxiety issues and other mental health problems. I found it really frustrating that, even now that I was being upfront about what the issue was, some people still found reasons to doubt it. But that's the industry. It's an aspect of this job that I have to deal with, and I'm trying to accept it, Zayn wrote in an excerpt of his book that was published by Time. The thing is, I love performing. I love the buzz. I don't want to do any other job. That's why my anxiety is so upsetting and difficult to explain. It's this thing that swells up and blocks out your rational thought processes. Even when you know you want to do something, know that it will be good for you, that you'll enjoy it when you're doing it, the anxiety is telling you a different story. It's a constant battle within yourself.